Hey everybody. Okay, I got the Sega hooked up and I ran out of tape, so I had to cannibalize some from that remote control for the TV. But got the power hooked up from that into there. Let me put it back on. And this is more juice than it could ever need. It's a switching regulated power supply, and we got lights. And yes, it's at games, but who cares? I'm not at the controls, but I'm here. Now, do the SD card. Look at the SD card games. Okay, we got Lion King to work, but it works kind of funky. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it on here.
Lion King?
Yeah. My video capture device sucks, so I'm not worried about it. There is a loading time. Funny, it's loading from an SD card. And it created the game folder. Okay, that one comes up pretty good. We looked at it already. I've been wanting one of these for a while so I can play homebrews. On actual, not real hardware, but hardware, not an emulator. I don't know if you could see that, but the video is a little messed up. A little blotchy all over, and like Simba running around, he's a little bit, I don't know, blotchy when he stands still for a second. See that? Can you see that? It glitched just a little bit for a little bit of time, but when he's moving, he seems to be okay. Hold on. Okay, call that an intermission. Anyway, this one works. Okay, go ahead and load. And oh, something interesting is that you can reset the console from the controller, which that's interesting. Go ahead, go back to and I also loaded up Stargate. You know, the movie game. Yeah, I put on Stargate, but it did not work. And I know it's a good ROM. I know it's a good copy. It's a big game, so it should be loading less than Lion King, or about the same, but it's taking less time. This works, but then you get garbage. It's a garbage screen. So Stargate does not work. And I'm not going to bother. Virtual Eraser probably definitely does not work. Okay. Yeah, garbage. Garbage data. Oh well. Well, got it working. I dug up a pack of AA's and got the controller to work. Tony has number 1. This is number 2. Look, check out how they look. Okay, this is your power on light. There you go. And oh, the sound is horrible.
Oh yeah.
The sound sucks.
Game works pretty good though.
Playable, but the sound sucks. But we expected that. I expected that, you know. Okay. But let me go ahead and pause it or something because I'm going to do a system rundown. Okay, check it out. Here is the controller. Can we see it? Yes, we can see it. This is player 2. It has... Okay, motion controls, no. I haven't found any kind of motion stuff in it. This thing is cheap. The one that he's using is already wanting to fall off. And you got D-pad. How does the D-pad feel on it?
Pretty good.
D-pad is decent. The buttons, they feel okay on my end.
Everything feels okay. All the buttons are alright.
Okay.
Just the
Other than it
control.
feels really light and looks like a dildo, you know, it's okay. Don't try to play that game on this. It won't run it, okay? The dildo game, forget it. Don't do it. Also, okay, pros, you have an SD card. Okay? Big time pro. Pro, you can easily, it took me 5 minutes as soon as I found some tape to put this thing together. The power cord. Pro, it has a pretty good, you don't have to be pointing it directly at it. That's a pro because a lot of these infrared, it's infrared, right? You don't have to be pointing it directly at it. You can sit there as long as you're, it's the manual said 60 degrees from here, right? So that's fine. Usually it's like 30 degrees or 15, which really sucks. and I needed to cover the manual. The manual is in pretty good English, not too much English in there. And let's say cons. Okay, super light, feels real cheap. Okay, the straps want to tear off. Again, super light, not very good. But and like, where's the little windows that's supposed to block out so people won't stick their finger in there and bust the LED? Gone. Oh, let's see. Something I like to do every time. See, I can't see that in real life, but this camera can pick up infrared, which is really freaking cool. And they, yeah. See, I can't see that in real life. It's really neat. Anyway, cons. Well, the emulation is not perfect. The sound sucks. Everything that people have come to expect in a Sega clone. But I like it. Just because it's really... Another con, the sticker's coming off. Come on now. Give me a good sticker. That's half the fun right there. Give me a good sticker. Con, mono sound. Okay, but the SD card pretty much trumps all those other cons. Because this thing is rocking. Because it's got SD cards, and I'll never have to, bust out the rig that's on its last leg or anything like that, or risk a power supply. Not that I'm going to, but, somebody who might. And, well, I like it. This video has been long enough. This is a part 2, and, well, I might throw in some links to pictures about the manual. Not another video, because it's just a manual. Black and white little booklet. Okay. Alright. Thanks a lot. Thanks for checking it. I finally got one. They lost it in inventory. I was digging through. The shelves were pristine until you took apart the first thing on the shelf. Then it's just nothing but chaos behind it. It's just like I stuffed everything in there. So we found it. The Force told me so. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.